Once this temple is finished, people will come from far away to pray here,
said one carpenter as he cut a large log.
Yes,
replied another, wiping sweat from his forehead. This temple will stand for generations. Nearby, the supervisor inspected the work and nodded with satisfaction. You've all worked hard, he said. But remember, no matter how skilled you are, always stay careful. The carpenters paused to listen. The supervisor pointed toward a large half-split log. Even a small mistake can cause a serious accident. Don't worry, sir, said one carpenter. We know the dangers. Good, replied the supervisor. Then let's finish today's work safely. The carpenters returned to their tasks. The sound of hammers and axes echoed through the forest. High in a nearby tree, a young monkey named Balu watched everything with great interest. His eyes followed every movement. He listened carefully as the men spoke. But instead of learning the lesson, his curiosity only grew stronger. Balu watched from the tree and waited patiently. Soon, the supervisor called out, "All right, everyone, time for lunch." The workers put down their tools and headed toward the village. Within minutes, the construction site was empty. A grin spread across Balu's face. Finally! He jumped from the tree and rushed into the worksite. He climbed over logs, swung from ropes, and poked at the strange tools. Then his eyes locked onto something familiar. The large, half-split log. And the strange wooden piece stuck inside it. Balu slowly approached. What does that do? He wondered. The more he stared at it, the more curious he became. Balu climbed onto the huge log and examined the wooden piece from every angle. It didn't look important. It was just a small piece of wood stuck in a giant log. Curious, Balu grabbed it with both hands and pulled. The wooden piece moved slightly. Balu's eyes widened. Oh, it moves! Excited, he pulled again. This time, it slid out a little farther. A faint creak came from the log, but Balu paid no attention. He only wanted to see what would happen next. With a mischievous grin, he tightened his grip. Then he gave the wooden piece one final, powerful tug. Pop! The wooden piece flew out. Crack! The two halves of the log slammed shut. Ah! Balu screamed. His tail had been trapped between the heavy logs. He pulled and struggled desperately, but he couldn't free himself. Only then did he realize his mistake. The wooden piece wasn't a toy. It was part of the workers' work. After a painful struggle, Balu finally freed himself and ran back to his tree. From that day on, he never touched things he didn't understand. Never interfere in work you do not understand.